Yo, what's poppin', people? Hey, we back up in this thing. You know what I'm talking about? We is back, man. I'm talking about back like we ain't never left. And the haters are continuously showing up and doing what they always do, which is hating on Shedeur. And today is another hater investigation. Because the haters, I don't think they'll ever go away. But we got one true hater that is always in the building. But nevertheless, we gonna do what we do. And you know we ain't gonna start this video without giving a shout out to the CU aunties because they are always in the building, always showing up, showing love. So if you see them in the chat or in the comment section, make sure you say what's up to the CU aunties for all their support. Big ass shout out to my ladies, the beautiful CU aunties. Now y'all know we stay with some haters. And guess who showed up again? Hater number 3, Jason Lloyd. He is back with more hate. But this time, the tables have completely turned on Mr. Lloyd because people sick of his hating ass. People are tired of listening to Jason Lloyd with all this hate, with all these non-facts. Because Jason Lloyd's hate is emotional. It don't come from facts. It don't come from gameplay or Shedeur suck. It just comes from he don't like Shedeur. He don't like covering Shedeur. He don't like how big Shedeur's fan base is. So we put him in the context with hater number 2, Tony Grossi, with hater number 1, Mary Kay Cabot. All of them haters, they belong in the same seat. We don't even make 2 extra seats. All of them we just squeeze them in there, all in there together. A bunch of damn haters. But Jason Lloyd got ran through today. Ken Carmen sick of this shit. Ken Carmen is absolutely tired of Jason Lloyd, and he just let him have it live on air. And we gonna show y'all what time it is. Y'all ready? Let's go. Ken Carmen is sick of Jason Lloyd and all of his hate. Just like me, I'm sick of Jason Lloyd and all of his hate. Because Jason Lloyd has done nothing but hate on Shedeursanders since day one. Just a big ass hater. And we sick of Jason Lloyd with this hate. And it ain't just been one set of hate. It's just been hate on top of hate. Example number 1 of Jason Lloyd being a hater.
To Dylan Gabriel, and I'm gonna loop Shedeur into this as well because he's probably going to see the field at some point as well. When we talk about how bad the receivers are, how bad the offensive line is, the amount of rookies that are playing, is it unfair to even try to judge these quarterbacks off of the lack of talent that is around them?
Yes, when 3rd round and 5th round rookie quarterbacks should sit, hold a clipboard, and watch for at least a year. Like, who in their right mind picks these guys to throw them in?
3rd and 5th round quarterbacks should sit and hold the clipboard. Hater.
And to play. But because the Browns are in the situation that they're in, because the Deshaun thing was such a disaster and such a swing and a miss, now they're in the spot. And because I don't understand anything that they did with the veterans. I have no explanation for how they got to this point. And so like 2 things can be true. Like, it's completely wildly unfair to these rookies to throw them out there right now, but at the same time, got to see what you have, so you got to throw them out there. But, Dylan, I think, is a little bit more of a finished product, with his age and with his experience, his college experience, 60-some-odd starts. Shedeur, I've said it since summer. He's not ready. And I've heard nothing to the contrary to tell me that he is ready. He is not ready to play in an NFL game. But that's not going to matter because they're going to throw him out there. And they'll probably get the crap beat out of him. And the people who don't like him are going to scream, see, he sucks. And the people who defend him are going to say, well, the organization set him up to fail. And then they're going to take another quarterback next year. And round we go.
All I'm saying is, hater. We got plenty of evidence.
And the carousel never stops. When in reality, it's not fair to the kid to throw him out there when he's not ready. But nobody's going to believe that. Like, everybody just wants to see Shedeur, and I understand why you want to see him. I get why people want to see him. He's not ready.
Hater. Capital H-A-T-A. Hater. Not hater. Hater. Just an A at the end. No strong ER, just an A. Hater. Just complete hate. And that ain't the first time. He been hating since Shedeur been on the team. I mean, just outright hate. Example number 2.
Going to be a 30 for 30 on this Shedeur season with the Browns.
What do you mean by that? What do you know? What do you know? What did you just walk into? You tell us what you know right now.
No, I mean, come on. There's obviously a lot going on behind the scenes. I think that's pretty evident. Like, I don't think you have to be a crack reporter to figure that out.
What is it?
Okay.
I'm just saying. Like, I just think that there's a lot there.
Can we get to the behind the scenes?
What ain't there? Hater, talk to us.
Thing, I'm kind of more interested in that. To be honest,
I'm trying
Jason,
to get to it, but I can't just
he has
ask
been.
No, I'm not. Listen,
Well, here's why. Hold on, Jason. He is somebody. I think it's very cool that he'll go to these high schools. He's gone to some local colleges. You see him kind of throwing with guys. I don't even know if that constitutes extra work, but he's been out in the community. I think he's been showing off Cleveland in a cool way, right? But when you say there's stuff going on behind the scenes,
well, don't run away with this. I'm just saying, like, the fact that he's as high profile as he is, that they take him where they take him, that there's been this jostling of him on the depth chart. Now there's this back injury. Like, there's just a lot. There's just a lot of noise, and that's part of the Shedeur experience. There's just a lot of noise all the time.
Do guys with back injuries?
Hater. H-A-T-A. Hater. I mean, it's the hater. Why do you hate? And we got all kinds of examples of Jason Lloyd being a hater. Exhibit number 3.
People in that building will tell me he still doesn't know how to flip protections. He doesn't know when he's hot. He doesn't know what he's looking at. He can only throw to wide open receivers. He doesn't make tight window throws. He doesn't throw guys open. This is not the answer. These last 2 weeks were the opportunity coming off the Titans game to show that he can be the guy against playoff contenders, and he has not lived up to it. This is not it.
Hater. I mean, the examples of Jason Lloyd not liking Shedeur, not having very nice things to say, not even compliments, just pure hate. Just, he ain't ready. He can't do this. He can't do that. He got too many fans. His fans are too loud. Just a hater. But why? What has he done for you to hate him that much? Somebody tell me. Example number 4.
But the quarterback thing, yeah, I mean, I've said all along, I think Shedeur's presence will be a hindrance to some guy. Not somebody's going to take the job. They pay really well, and there's only 32 of the job. Somebody will take it. But there are candidates out there who will look at this and say, nope, I want nothing to do with that. How could you? Look at everything that Kevin went through over the last year with Shedeur and some of the stupidity and nonsense that was out there. What coach would want to sign up for that? Particularly when he didn't play that well. He wasn't that good. Like, I've been pretty adamant. He shouldn't be on this team. Like, to me, Shedeur should not be on this team next year. He's not good enough to be the starter, and this organization is not stable and mature enough to have him as a backup. They've proven that. So what, are you going to draft another quarterback and put him atop?
Now, y'all see Ken Carmen. Do you see Ken Carmen with his head down, looking like, dude, this is what we do? Really? Why? He tired of the hate. He know it's hate. And he's sitting there with his head down listening to this man talk. And he like, what in the hell am I listening to? But let's completely finish watching this.
Shedeur, and then all the stuff comes back again about, well, what about Shedeur? When are you going to play Shedeur? Like,
look at that face. Look at that face. He looking like, dude, what you talking about? Why are you saying any of this? He's confused. Like, really? This is what you got to say? But this is what led to what's going to happen. Come on.
no thanks, hard pass. And I just think a lot of coaches are going to view it that way.
I disagree, but because I wanted to ask you another question about Kevin, but now I got to go off on Shedeur here for a second here. I think that's a little extreme. He shouldn't be on the team next year. You're not going to draft a quarterback in the first round next year. You're not in a position to.
I didn't say he shouldn't be in the NFL. He shouldn't be on this team.
I understand that.
Not mature.
But
they're, look at everything they just went through, and for what? He's not that good. A hindrance to some guy.
Team next year. You're not going to draft a quarterback in the first round next year. You're not in a position to.
I didn't say he shouldn't be in the NFL. He shouldn't be on this team.
I understand that.
He's not mature.
But
they're, look at everything they just went through, and for
you see that face? That's a face of confusion as to say, what in the F are you talking about? Why are we even here? See, the hate Jason Lloyd has been spewing has gotten to become too much for everybody. Not just us, regular people, the people in the media that he works with on a consistent basis, on a day-to-day basis, the people that he has to interact with all the time are looking at him like, what in the hell are you talking about, dude? Why are you even acting like this? But let's continue.
what? He's not that good.
what did they really go through?
Do we need to remind ourselves of all the locker room stuff, all the crap about?
Do you see this man making these faces? Like, what are we talking about?
The miming and the
That's well. Wait a minute.
What organization wants to put up with that?
You're breaking up for a second here. I think that was more media stuff. I don't think that there was actual problems in the locker room. I had a problem that Dylan Gabriel was there for obvious reasons, but I mean, look at it. I don't think that he was a problem in the building. I don't think that he was such a distraction in the building to everybody involved. I don't think they let it be that way.
All of that stuff infects into the walls. I'm not saying. The unfortunate part is I think he's a really good kid.
Sounds like it.
I think he's a really good young man. But it's just all the nonsense that comes with him. That's exactly why he fell, Ken. You know that. This is why, because teams didn't want to deal with this. And we just saw it play out over the course of the last year.
Well, hey, listen.
And now you're going to sign up for more?
Now, see, that right there is what set this reaction off from Ken Carmen. Because Ken Carmen is sick of Jason Lloyd and his BS. Because everything that Jason Lloyd just said on the radio was bogus, was garbage. Now, Ken Carmen took a day and was like, you know what? That shit he said yesterday was absolutely ridiculous. And this is what you get after a day of thinking about that crap that you said the other day on the radio. He didn't let it sink in. He didn't went to the house. He didn't thought about it. It didn't resurface. And he like, hold on, let me check this.
When I give the stats, the advanced numbers, when you ask how I thought he played, and I'll say a few nice things, but I'll say a lot more negative right now at this stage. I'm being told that Shedeur deserves better, that he needs a more uplifting media. We should be out to uplift rookies and young players.
I don't think it's like that. I don't think that he needs that. I also firmly disagree. I don't want to step in it, but I firmly disagree with Jason last week. I'm like, you want him cut. Why do you want him cut? You want him cut because you're...
Here we go. He heard it. I firmly disagree with what Jason said last week. So he's still on that because he's sick of Jason and his bull crap. But I'm gonna let Ken Carmen do what he do best, which is rage. I'm gonna let him get on his rant and do what he do on the radio that people enjoy, and I thoroughly enjoy it too. So, Ken Carmen, the floor is yours, my friend.
Tired of seeing people say nasty things to you on the internet? Do you want him cut because it's hard to cover him? Do you want him cut because when you say you don't think he's a good quarterback, that he's got a big fan base and they go after you for it? Is that why you want him cut? Because wanting a guy cut from a team is a very strong thing to say. Saying that we should move. Why? You don't do anything for the media. You don't do anything for that. If you want him cut from the team, it should be because he's a detriment to the actual team. Now, I don't know all the story. Maybe we'll find out that he's a terrible teammate. I don't think we will. But if you found out a guy was a terrible teammate and not that good, that's a reason to cut the guy. Just because we're bickering amongst each other about a quarterback doesn't mean the guy should be cut. I thought it was a crazy thing for him to say, and I stand by it. And I'll say it to him to his face, and I've told him on the phone, and I'll tell him on the air again. I love Jason. I disagree firmly because I think we've lost our minds. Especially when it comes to him, I think we're nuts. I cannot state to you guys enough. I'm going to go on a bit of a soliloquy here. You can stop me if you want. Go right on ahead. Like some of the stuff I read over the weekend, I thought it was insane. Insane. I told you guys a million times over. Browns first. Browns first. Not Shedeur first. Browns first. If you guys want to call Shedeur fans a cult, go right on ahead. If you want to call anti-Shedeur fans some sort of a cult, fine. I just want to let you guys know I'm part of neither of them. He's the quarterback for the Browns, and as of right now, he's the best option that they have. To me, it's not Deshaun, and it ain't Dillon Gabriel. If you guys want to have conversations this coming off season about Mac Jones and about Malik Willis and about just about anybody else, there's a couple of guys absolutely I'm not interested in whatsoever, certainly. But if you guys want to have conversations about those guys, I am perfectly fine for it. It's Browns first. That doesn't mean anti-Shedeur. It means I want what's best for the football team. As of right now, he's the best option. He's shown me enough. If they ended up getting John Harbaugh and John Harbaugh goes, he's got to go, I would like a plan after that of what he wants to do. If John Harbaugh thought that Mac Jones is going to set the world on fire and we got to get Mac Jones, so be it. So be it. If we can find a way to get number one overall without having to give up the entire draft Mike Ditka style, so be it. But my God, some of you guys have lost your minds wanting to cut a guy. Well, the fans are mean to me. I don't give a damn how mean the fans are. I just want to give anybody a chance on the team. I've had guys who flat out hated me. One in particular. And I still wanted him to win. Browns first, Guardians first, Cavs first. It should always be that way. He plays for the Browns. That's where it is with me. Sorry, I'm off the soapbox now. Go right on ahead.
Exactly. Big shout out to Ken Carmen. Big ass shout out to Ken Carmen for ripping Jason Lloyd butt cheeks wide open because he acting like a complete idiot on these interwebs. That man just does not like Shedeur Sanders. For whatever reason, he don't want him here. And he said it over and over again. He said it on more than one occasion. He even admitted that I don't like covering because he brings the same attention that LeBron do. I mean, you got to work harder. I mean, you got to put out more articles. That means you got to do more research. But he don't want to do that. That's called laziness. You work for the Athletic. I'm sure they pay you a whole lot of money. They're sure they pay you for your travel. I'm sure they pay you to do your job, and you don't want to do it because it's too much. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Put your comments in the comment section. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Big ass shout out to Ken Carmen once again. Because Ken ain't playing right now. And he don't want to hear that bull crap Jason Lloyd talking about. Don't forget to do your boy a solid. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Turn your post notification bell on. Hit that little star down there at the bottom. Hype your boy up. Watch one of these videos, and we going to get out of here. We going to holler at y'all because we got more work to do. I'm out of here. Peace out.